You know what, question mark block? I don't need any of your crap, okay? You know, you pull all of this, look at me, I'm sparkling, I don't want to frickin' appear. You know what, I don't need that in my life right now. You know what I need? Is levels that frickin' end. I like those. They're fun. They end. Anyway. Yeah. There was definitely a frickin' level end sphere right there. And it did not appear. Except for a couple of frames, you can see it in my last video. I actually noticed as I was going over it again. You probably hear me. You've definitely heard me ranting about it by now, if you've seen the last video. But, calm thoughts. Calm thoughts. And you know, it didn't even take that much time to like do anything, but I seriously thought the hack was over. And it was just because the frickin' sprite didn't appear. I really hate that. I know it's a problem with the original Super Mario World. You just can't have that many sprites. But I really frickin' hate that. Yeah. And I know other Mario LPers hate sprite limitations. But that was one of the worst examples I've seen. Because, I mean, the frickin' end of the level didn't appear. The monster right before it appeared, of course. But not the one thing I needed to actually leave the level. And I keep wanting to pick those turnip things, but they aren't real. Which is sort of annoying, but that would be an entirely new mechanic, so I don't expect that to actually be implemented. It would be neat, though. And that's making me think of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World game actually has, in one of the levels, there are turnips you can pull out of the ground. It's an SMB2 reference. I really like that game. Scott Pilgrim game, not SMB2. If you haven't played it, it's great. It's a download only, but it's a really great game, and it's definitely out for the PS3. That's the version I have, and I think it's coming out for 360 fairly soon. But it's definitely worth the $10. It's actually what my intro music is from. I'm not sure if I commented on it yet. Oh, help me, Shy Guy. You're my only hope. Wait, how do I even do that? I'm confused. Anyway, the music from my intro is actually the... what is it? Oh yeah, it's the Shrine Bros music from what is it? It's the 5th level, I think. Not that that means anything to you if you haven't played it, but it's from the soundtrack. I bought the soundtrack. It's definitely worth $10 if you like chiptune music anyway. Oh, and it got the blue switch. The blue switch up here. I lost my train of thought when I was trying to say blue switch in a funny way. Oh, what the... oh, that's not anything. Stop rewinding me. Brilliant. Double brilliant. Triple brilliant. I'm as brilliant as a frickin' star. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say, oh, I see what you did there. Then I died. Several times. That frickin' dry bones. Oh, there's a floor there. For a second I thought there wasn't. Oh, that was a short one. Actually, I think all the Switch Palaces have been pretty short. It's just the castles that are really long. Yep, I get the point. Let me... yeah. The blue ones don't do anything when you hit them, do they? I don't think they do. But we'll see if those actually come in handy. I totally did not realize I was entering a secret thing. Actually, I must have entered a pipe. I didn't realize I was getting a secret. But that's sort of nice to not have to, like, search through overly elaborate crap, and you have to use a cape in a level where capes don't appear, and you have to wait for 300 seconds with your index finger on your nose and jump 3 times before the frickin' secret appears. I hate that. Hey, munchers. Oh, they're not spitting into the air. The ones in SMB3 are, like, so ravenous they spit into the air. So actually sort of gross. These ones aren't. They are only gross because they are munchers. Or whatever they're... They must have some official name. I have no idea what it is. Hey, Koopa. I know what your official name is. But that's not really impressive, because they're like one of the most recognized video game enemies in existence. Give me some shrooms, please. Well, screw you too. Chance. Oh, I have shroom, kind of. The goalpost gives you the same effect as a shroom. I think going down there was what led me to the secret, so I'm gonna just ignore that. Yep, and I'm gonna die. Boink. Still not seeing any blue. I don't think I've ever seen any blue switch blocks. To this point, anyway. I did see in one hack, though, they did a rainbow road where you're required to have all of the switch palaces to go to the next area. Which I guess it's sort of a neat idea. Let me through. Oh, ow. Oh, it's a pipe. Admiral Akbar would like you to notice that, ow. Well, it's a trap, but it's also a pipe. It's a pipe that leads to a trap. And why am I not hitting those? Yeah, I don't, like, bump those. That's weird. I'm gonna hit those with a shell and see what happens. Those are supposed to break. Okay, my brain is kind of bleeding at the moment, but that doesn't matter. On with the video. Oh, end the level. It's so nice to have a level where there's actually an end and you can stop playing and it's just the end of the level. That it actually exists. I like that. Grr. High in the sky. The bezos in this area cannot be stepped on. They will hurt you. I don't know what a bezo is. Those are probably bezos, and they probably kill your face. Is a bezo related to a Justin Bieber? Did you know that Justin Bieber is 3% of Twitter's bandwidth goes to Justin Bieber, basically? I just thought that was ridiculous. That means there are literally, like, entire dedicated servers to operating the bandwidth of Justin Bieber. Well, serving requests for Justin Bieber's completely random and pointless thoughts. Hey, it's a Ninja! Hey, Ninja. Bye, Ninja. I don't think we've seen those in this hack yet. They're sort of neat to see. They're very rare in general. In fact, I should stop rewinding. Oh, there's Ninja again! Yay, Ninja! Hi! Yeah. I think ninjas were first in this game. That's where I remember seeing them first anyway. But they're also in Super Paper Mario. I mean, Paper Mario. Just Paper Mario. I always forget that Super Paper Mario is the new one. Because, like, every other Mario game has Super in front of it. But ninjas were in that game. They were awesome. Just because Well, just because. They're ninjas, they don't have to have an excuse to be awesome. But let my people go. Ow. That's a really old movie. I probably should not even remember Ow. Is that... Actually, I have no idea when that movie was made. It just seems old to me. Which probably means it was like 90s or 80s at the latest, but it just seemed like it was something that would be from the 70s. That was totally random. It's a ninja! Ninja! I'll cry for you. Oh. Oh. Frickin' Bezos. I have no idea what that name means, but it definitely sounds like the name of an enemy. Like Goomba. You just know that's an enemy. You don't even have to know what they look like or whatever. Oh, and some slowdown before I died. The slowdown was preemptively mourning my death. That's enough mourning slowdown. Oh, brilliant. Patience, Mario. And then death. Death is clearly the better option than cake. So I pick it much, much more often. Not much of a cake person, though. Oh, and it's a scrolling section. Oh, and Fire Flower. Yeah, scrolling sections always have their own problems, though. They can just never be fast enough without being too fast. Though if you haven't... It's sort of neat, but very annoying. If you haven't seen it, there are some hacks that'll do a scrolling, and then it keeps accelerating to the point where Mario can't actually move. He's constantly running to the right, and you can't jump or anything. And it's just really funny, but at the same time, if you're actually playing, it would be amazingly annoying, because it basically kills you. Like, you'll hit a wall and just die. And whoa, I shoot fireballs through whatever these are. Are those like girders or something? I guess those are from SMB1. Come on, let's get out of this sort of slow nothing land. There could at least be more bullet bills or something. The funny thing about scrolling levels is that I really think if you let me just go at my own speed, I would probably go through them faster, and it would be like more difficult that way. Because unless I'm being forced to move at like an irregular pace, it's not really any harder. I'm really not pressed for time. Whee! Oh, no. Still gone. And I saved for some reason. Yeah, I think I mentioned, but I tried Oh! Oh! Yep, I definitely should have been faster. I think I mentioned this in the video that got damaged. But I tried playing in SNES... No. SNES 9X? It's a weird name. But it's another emulator. But it turns out it didn't have a rewind function, and it's better than ZSNES for recording purposes, for several other reasons, but I just could not deal with having to manually save state, because I never remembered to do it. I'm not very good at defensive type, anything defensive. It's just about time to end the video, so we'll end it to this actual ending, because the ending actually appeared. Yeah. So next episode we'll be going to the Sky Fortress.